So you might be thinking to yourself, you're already recapping one soccer team, the Oakland Roots. Well, no, I'm actually going to be doing two. The San Jose Earthquakes are our MLS team, and if you didn't know already, they're not in the same league as the Oakland Roots. The Oakland Roots are USL, which is semi-pro, and the San Jose Earthquakes are in Major League Soccer. So completely different leagues. So I thought, if I'm talking about a minor league team that's local, I have to talk about our professional team, the Earthquakes, right? So the Earthquakes have gotten out to a pretty good start. It's early in the season. We started off before going into this game against the Seattle Sounders. We were 3-1 with 9 points. And only 6 goals allowed. But the Sounders are just tearing things apart right now. They haven't lost a game yet, and they beat us today 1-0. So it sucks to get shut out, but we only allowed 1 goal, which is pretty good. They are 4 wins and 1 draw. The San Jose Earthquakes now have won 3 games and lost 2. Obviously losing the opener, and then now losing to the Sounders. But I'm not mad about this. It's really early in the season. I'm not, like I said this in my Oakland Roots recap, I'm not the biggest soccer fan, but I do like following the Earthquakes significantly more than the Roots, just completely honestly, because they are professional. Opposed to the Roots, who are just kind of for fun watching wise. But the Earthquakes are still really good in terms of the standings. We're second place. It's just the Sounders have been doing really good. And looking at the Eastern Conference, Montreal has been really, really good as well. Looking at our statistics in this game, we had 15 shots. The Sounders had 17. So we were very much in this game. We just couldn't get the ball in the net. We actually had more shots on target than the Sounders. They only had 1, and obviously they scored a goal. So pretty unlucky. We had 6. We had 60% possession. They had 40%. So looking at these categories, outplaying the Sounders in a lot of them. We had more passes than them. We had better pass accuracy, 81% versus 73%. We should have won this. The goal for the Sounders came from Christian Roldan at the 18th minute. And the Quakes just had no response to it. Quite simply, both teams had 2 yellow cards, and pretty much the fouling was about equal. The Quakes had 1 less foul with 12, opposed to the Sounders 13. And I think the problem with it is, we're being aggressive, just can't get the ball in the net. We had 9 corners, they had 2. So, the Quakes are getting the ball in their zone. I watched this game. I'm not a big soccer fan, but I don't think it takes rocket science to tell that, when you're going to win a soccer game, you obviously got to get aggressive shots, which the Quakes did. They just weren't aggressive enough to go in the net. And obviously the goalie work from the Sounders was pretty good, considering the fact that they were getting shot at a lot more. So yeah, we lose this. So, we're still good. We're really early in the season. Nothing to worry about whatsoever. And obviously still second place is great. We're going to play Portland, the Portland Timbers, on Saturday. So that'll be a good one. Looking at the standings in terms of where Portland is, they're a decent team, as far as I know. But in terms of their placing, they're 12th place out of 13. They've won 1 game and lost 3. So maybe less than decent. Maybe I was too generous. But yeah. So with that, the Quakes lose 1-0 to the Sounders. Obviously, I'll be doing Roots and Quakes recaps, which seems like extreme. I know it is, but we have 2 soccer teams, and they're in completely different leagues. It makes sense, right? And the Quakes, like I said, are professional, so I have to put a little bit more emphasis on them. I got my t-shirt. I only have 1 t-shirt, so this will be probably making a lot of appearances. However, let me know your thoughts if you're a Quakes fan, and go Earthquakes.